Okay, I keep changing this my YouTube page on what I'm doing. So I'll probably throw in some Bible studies and a little bit of everything. But right now I feel I need somebody to talk to. So I'm gonna do it this way and tell you how my life has been. Um, I'm a married mother of six. Um, I've got four biological, two boys, two girls. My two oldest are the boys, my two youngest are the girls. I adopted my husband. I've been married 3 times. My first husband was mentally, physically, and emotionally abusive. My second husband was mentally and emotionally abusive. And my third husband puts me on a pedestal I don't think I deserve. Um, I adopted my third husband's girls. Um, I'm 47. Almost. I'll be 47 in December. And if I lived to 47, I would have outlived my mom. She passed from cancer, multiple myeloma, 2003, 2 weeks to the day of her 47th birthday. My youngest daughter, Jordan, her second birthday was exactly 7 days after that. 7 days after my daughter's birthday would have been my mom's 47th birthday. 8 days later was Thanksgiving. So yeah, that sucks. My husband and I together were working at Shaw. I got laid off due to COVID. It was in 2020, March. Started working at Mohawk, but the shift they hired me for after my first week, I was training on first shift. I was going to go to second, but during my first week of training, they got rid of second shift. So they were only running first shift, and they didn't need me on first shift. So then they let me go. Wonderful. So I had to run employment. Okay. August 19th of 2020, I went to the hospital, to the ER. Walked into the ER. I'd been running a fever for 3 days of 103. I couldn't get it broke. I was feeling nauseous, but I never threw up. Well, I did that morning. Before my husband, when my husband got off work, he took me to the ER. And that he got off at 11 o'clock. So I got to the ER. By the time they took the COVID test, they done a strep test, they done everything in the ER to see what was wrong with me. And I came out positive for COVID. Okay. Well, I called my husband because they wouldn't let him in. That was right in the middle of the pandemic. He was out in the parking lot waiting in the car. He had to go home without me because they were admitting me. Sorry, I'm turning my air back on 66. Okay. This is a building out, one of those rent to own buildings. I like to sit out here and relax. Well, they put me in a room. Okay. The next morning, I watched my daughter graduate boot camp. My baby girl, my youngest. And then I threw up twice. I remember them putting a central line in my neck because the IV they'd put in my right arm had a kink in it, and they told me my veins were so small, it was hard to keep an IV in. So I got a central line put in my neck. I got a scar from it. It's right in this area. I think that's it. Then I don't remember anything else till I woke up in ICU at a different hospital. The nightmares were unbearable. I still have them. I was on a ventilator for 8 days. Died twice. And was in the hospital for a month. When I came home, they didn't send me home with any kind of therapy, a nurse, any kind of help. So it was all on my husband and my oldest son. I have a hard time with it because I was homeless when I was 18, right before I graduated high school, January of my senior year. I was kicked out of my home. Really don't want to get into that right now. I couldn't walk. I had no arm strength, no leg strength, nothing. I couldn't feel my right foot from the knee down, my right leg from the knee down. Still can't. And it's been almost 3 years. I've done this for 3 years. I haven't been able to work because I still have brain fog. I have a hard time with my breathing. I can't walk too far of a distance without stopping to catch my breath. So, if I do walk, it's just around the house, and I have this walker. It's got the seat on it so I can sit down. When I get tired, and that's just when I come out here. If I were to go anywhere, I have to take my wheelchair, which is extremely heavy, for my husband to put in the car. And it's a manual wheelchair, so he has to push me. Been trying to get assistance, and either because of my disability income I make too much, or because I'm not old enough, I can't get assistance. I'm on my husband's income, or on his insurance, so it's hard to get anything out of Cigna. The pain is unbearable. I go to a neurologist, and I've got severe neuropathy in my right foot. I've got neuropathy in my left foot, so I can't feel my first 2 toes. Sometimes it's 3. A lot of the times I can't feel the bottom of my foot. It comes and goes. But my right foot, I can't feel nothing if I step on anything. All I feel is the muscle pain on the inside. And it hurts so bad. When I walk, it feels like I have 4 cinder blocks strapped to my leg and I can't lift it. So now I've been told I have drop foot. I'm sorry.